Hey, it's Owen, and we're here outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Papa headquarters to play some Shadow. Great game from the mid-90s. One of the toughest games that came out in that era. It's a very difficult game and not friendly to beginners at all. What I'd like to discuss with this game is 3 different ways that I've seen players play the game in competition, and looking at how those compare score-wise. 3 strategies we're going to look at are concentrated on single shots or single goals in the game. First being the battlefield. The battlefield is a target just to the left of the lock. You hit the target down, go in, and you get up on the little mini playfield that looks a little like Breakout. If you can get through there and hit enough targets down, you get into the back, you score a bonus, and you can continue to play that throughout the game. The second strategy is Vengeance, which is done by shooting the ramps and operating the blue buttons, the FURBAs, to shoot each ramp twice to start the Vengeance round. During the Vengeance round, the goal is to complete those same lights again to earn a bonus and continue the Vengeance round as long as possible. The third strategy is the loop strategy, which is done by shooting the left loop and then trying to shoot the inner loop from the upper flipper, the inner loop being the Shadow loop, and there earning some points on what are called two-way combos for shooting the left loop and the inner loop back to back. So we're going to play one game of each of those 3 strategies and then see how the scores compare.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit.
So let's see how we do going for the battlefield strategy. We're going to concentrate directly on battlefield this whole game and see how many points we can rack up. Anything else that happens will happen by accident, such as that ball lock. The battlefield target is to the left of the lock, and it can at first be a tough target to hit. So the right ramp feeds the right flipper there, but getting used to where the battlefield target isn't easy. And then what really happens, what makes this a strategy that I do not recommend, is that every time you hit the battlefield target, the ball returns in a difficult way. Once you're in the hole, it's going to come up here, but even when it comes and climbs down off of this, and I'm not talking very much while playing the battlefield, sorry. Just want to point out that while I'm on the battlefield, one neat thing that you can do is use the shape of the kicker and hit the ball off the edges of the kicker, kind of like on Breakout where you can pass the ball sort of sideways. You can do that on the Shadow battlefield, and then use that to your advantage. So open the battlefield, go in your hole. Oh, go in your hole, come on. And I've completed con there for a multiplier, just trying to get control of the ball here. Ugh. But it's getting a little hairy as I'm trying deliberately to avoid any other part of the strategy here. Oh, I had a little stuck ball there, but we're back in action. So we're going to try to aim off the side of this thing. The battlefield, you know, on a lot of these games, the battlefield is so active that you barely get any hits at all on it. Games that are slicked up, good live catch there. Back on the target, and you can see how it returns. Just in dread danger. I lose that ball because I aimed for the battlefield target. So I do not recommend this strategy. I got 50 million off ball 1, but a lot of that point did not come off the battlefield. And I'm nowhere, I'm still haven't completed it yet. 1 hit left, and oh, good job, going behind the wall. You know what you get for that? Nothing. You don't get anything until you finish the number of targets that the battlefield says you need, which is 30 for the first go. And I may be getting the Shadow multi-ball by dumb luck here. I have not been aiming for it at all, but it happens to be right next to the battlefield. Good bounce over there. And battlefield target opens, ball's out of control. Get control of the right, battlefield. Oh, you can also aim and get on the battlefield from the upper flipper. Mongol is ready. I would normally go for this right away because it's worth 30 million. Hotel Monolith's a multi-ball. Let's play this out because realistically, you know, there's nothing else to do here. Mongol, by the way, you can pull the gun and get credit for killing the Mongol for a small amount of points. So if you drain during Mongol, and I'm gonna just drop one of these balls so we can test the strategy value against everything else. During Mongol, if you drain, you can just pull the gun trigger and you'll get credit for 3 million points. Similar to the way you can use the gun trigger in Indiana Jones.
But the ice is slippery.
I have no idea what that means, and no one has ever explained it to me. Oh, come on! But this is what happens when you play the Battlefield strategy. You get nothing off that. And I gotta get up there again to get credit for whatever magical point award it's going to give me for finishing the Battlefield round. Now, I know that this is a bit extreme, that players wouldn't just go for Battlefield, but to give you a sense of efficiency, if you spend the game concentrating on Battlefield versus concentrating on Vengeance versus concentrating on the loops, the Battlefield strategy just does not pan out very well. I mean, I'm playing pretty well right now, and I'm barely over 100 million, and maybe I don't even have 100 million. I don't know. Oh, forgot to pull the gun. I just told myself that. Wasted 3 million. What do I got? 122. Still haven't finished the Battlefield once.
Someone's coming.
Get in there. All right, now once I've got enough targets, it's what? Only 50 million points? Now it's 70 million? Wow, what a lot of points that was. Oh, and Shadow Multi-Ball has begun kind of randomly. I'm going to play this one out. Good sounds here. Play this one out just to see, but we're under 200 million for the game. Shadow Multi-Ball, the jackpot is the upper loop. And so you want to get a ball trapped on the lower right flipper. And ideally you want one on the left and one on the right like that. Then shoot inner loops. Shoot the left loop with the right ball, or the center loop with the left ball, or both, and try to score jackpots that way. But now for the real pleasure of the Battlefield strategy. Once you've completed the Battlefield once, the Battlefield gets more difficult. So you now need to get get 2 shots to get onto the Battlefield in the first place. And oh geez, little fumble there. And even when you get on the Battlefield, it's harder to complete. So that game was under 300 million, and it's a fairly long game concentrating on the Battlefield. Let's move on to the second strategy, which is Vengeance. Vengeance is earned by shooting ramps, left ramp and right ramp, and use the blue buttons next to the flippers to move between the choices. So one advantage of using this strategy is you only have to concentrate on 2 shots, left ramp, right ramp. That's all you'll be shooting. And the better you get at those ramps, the better you play and the more points you earn from Vengeance. The downside is that both of these are drain shots. If you miss either ramp, you are liable to drain immediately. So let's concentrate on the left ramp right there. That ball at the end target, if I miss that ball, it goes down the middle, I'm done. So let's shoot the right ramp twice and then try to shoot the left ramp twice. Right ramp again. Missed it, a little too late. Left ramp, nope, missed it, a little too early. Left ramp, got it. Left ramp, missed it too early and drained.
You still think you can control the game with brute force?
Yes, I do. Let's go for left ramp here, and the right ramp to start the Vengeance. Boom. During Vengeance, you want to make both ramps twice, and you can prepare the furbas so that the ideal here, missed that way too late. It's on the target for this. Furba attack video mode, let's play this out, this is fun. You have a smart bomb, if you pull the gun trigger, you'll be able to kill all the furbas at one time during this mode. So there it kills them all, and you can then run back and forth collecting stuff. So 43 million points for not much difficulty. We need the right ramp twice to finish Vengeance and 10 seconds to do it. There's 1. There's 2. And if you can complete Vengeance on a combo, either way you'll get more time.
Three-way combo.
Oh, missed that last one. You'll get more time for Vengeance, and you can earn either 50 or 100 million depending on whether it was lit for a combo on the last shot. So I blew that last one, that would have been a 100 million shot there, or at least a 50 million shot. And you can see that this strategy has already earned me more points. Now I get Vengeance for 1 shot on ball 3 on the plunge. Boom, right in again. Left ramp, a little too early. Let's go right ramp now. Right ramp again. Left ramp to finish. Super Vengeance, 100 million. And you're finishing these letters in Khan, K-H-A-N, repeatedly, which gives you two advantages. You earn bonus multipliers, and you earn a Khan multi-ball lit for completing it. Oh, and Vengeance is still running? Oh, isn't that nice? I can continue to make shots for Vengeance. I don't know, I'm not doing very well with the Vengeance shots right now during this mode. During Khan multi-ball, the ramps and the loops, and as well as the battlefield target, are the 5 jackpots. Using the ramp on the furbas allow you to control which side the ball returns to. So this gives me a chance to shoot both these jackpots with only one ball by shooting the right ramp and then the loop. And the super jackpot is the battlefields, hitting the lit target on the battlefield. Oh, come on, I hit it! Oh, well, welcome to the battlefield. More reason to dislike the battlefield. Coming in, closing in on another Vengeance round. And a bad shot there. Missing that to the left. Fortunately, the lock grabbed it, so it's no big deal. As I said, the other advantage of playing for Vengeance is you get a huge amount of bonus multipliers, which can be worth a good amount of points. And bumping into Khan, I haven't aimed for this Khan multi-ball, but I earned it by playing my strategy here. So let's play this out. Khan multi-ball actually plays into the Vengeance strategy a little bit, because 2 of the jackpots are the Vengeance shots. Oh, bad drain there. Triple drain, nicely done. Nicely done. Good job. But 5 times 16 million, 80 million without starting any of the modes, and a 672 for the game. All right, let's move on to the third strategy, which is shooting loops. From the lower right flipper, we're going to shoot the left loop. From the upper flipper, we're going to shoot the inner loop, or the shadow loop. And from the left flipper, we're just going to try and get the ball back to the right flipper by a lock shot or a right ramp shot. So let's fire it up. Loop, and inner loop there. That inner loop shot is extremely early. It's very fast. People miss it late every time. I missed it a little early that time, but you can see that I'm getting, what's my score? 34 million. What have I done? A few loops. And you can sometimes get a round out of this if you shoot through to the Khan hole instead. But modes, ignore them. Ball's on the right flipper. Let's shoot the ramp and get it back to the left. I'm sorry, the left flipper, get it back to the right. Combo, combo. You can trap on the upper flipper to get another chance at shooting loops. Loop, combo, combo, combo. Oh yeah. What do I got? So now, what's the score? What's the score? 167. Where did these points come from? It's unbelievable. Loop, loop, boom. Dual wheels. All right, let's play this out. You get to use a smart bomb. Don't forget, use your gun. Oh, just missed that one. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, playing with fire there. It is possible to finish this round. Oh yeah! That was awesome. All right, 213 million. That doesn't even count the points I just earned in that round. Where are these points coming from? They're coming from two-way combos. They're coming from loop awards. The loop shot is worth more and more as the game goes on. Bad drain there. Really not much I could do about that. But check this. I mean, you got the bonus coming from those modes. 350 on one ball there. There wasn't a very long ball. There was no multi-ball. All there was loops. So let's keep looping. Loop, loop. How much is that? 31 million for a loop? The jackpot is 20 million. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It really kind of doesn't make sense, to be honest. But still, that's not the way you play the game. You play the game for score. Bad handling there. Let's get the con multi-ball started. Oh my God, bad handling. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I should be making loops. That loop was 34 million. The jackpots are 20 million. Does this make sense? Not really. Oh, you can make loops during multi-ball too. Isn't that nice? All right, let's get cradle separated and get one ball on the right. And let's make some loops. Ah, come on, give me a loop. Loop. That loop was worth more than that jackpot. Twice as much. What's the score now? Come on, don't tell me it's not a battle test. 627? This is absurd. All right, let's get the ball back and make some more loops. Another option of getting the ball back on your flipper is to shoot the lock. It's a good choice because eventually you earn enough locks to get the multi-ball going. You get a replunge, which gives the ball right to you on a moving ball to shoot more loops. How much was that worth? Oh, tell me, I want to know. All right, multi-ball here. What do? Shoot loops. Ignore. Oh, give me a ball back. Thank you. With a trap. Oh, bad bounce off the ball return there, ball feed. Okay, let's get a cradle separation going. And give me a chance to shoot some loops here, will you? Ah, bad shot. Cradle separate, I want a ball over here so I can get more loops. Thank you. Ah, bad shot. Loop. 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 46 million for the loop. That's absurd. What's up with that? It really is absurd. I'm sorry, but there should have been a cap on this in the software. There isn't. It becomes just an enormous play. Haley Georgia got the #1 score in the qualifying on Shadow, put up a 2.5 billion on it, and he shot loops. I hear that he's actually earned over a 200 million two-way combo on the game, which is completely absurd. But I'm not overly surprised by this. All right, bad bounce there, bad play in the multi-ball. Let's get back to our matter at hand of shooting loops. How much is that loop worth? 49 million. That's absurd. But each loop is going to be more than the one before it. It goes up by 3 million every time. There is no cap to this number. As far as I know, if there is a cap, it's probably 255 million. Get out of there. Oh, another drain that was unavoidable. But what did we put up? 800 million plus multipliers? 900 million. And to be honest, I've not played as well this game as I played during the Vengeance game. And I have, it's a bad roll there. Almost a two-way combo, but not quite. There's a shadow bonus up there, but really it's about the two-way combos. Shooting the ball around the loop when it's not for two-way combo is just not worth that much by comparison. Get out of there. Okay. Get out of there. Jeez Louise. Oh, come on, shoot. Learn to shoot. All right, the ball is way out of control because I'm an idiot and I really should not have lost that ball the way I did. Sorry about that, but it was a good game. It's about the same score I put up on this using the same strategy at Papa A qualifying and Papa 13. Hope you can make it out to Papa or Pinburg and you've learned a little bit about the good and the bad ways to play Shadow in tournament. And take care.